Last week, Rahul called me after his third interview rejection of the month. Sona, I answered everything honestly. I was completely prepared. I don't know what went wrong. So I asked him to walk me through the interview. Turns out, when they asked, "How are you?" he said, "Actually, I'm quite nervous." When they asked, "Why do you want to work here?" he said, "Your company has a great reputation." And when they asked about his current role, he explained his official designation, not the actual work he was doing. Every answer was honest, every answer was sincere, and every answer made him forgettable. I'm Coach Sona Bhatt, and in 12 years of helping professionals land their dream jobs, I have seen this pattern hundreds of times. The problem is not in your skills, not even in your qualifications. The problem is nobody told you that interview have language, and honest doesn't mean effective. Today I'm sharing 8 things hiring manager actually expect you to say. They might feel uncomfortable at first, but they are not lies. They are the difference between being remembered and being overlooked. So let's get straight to it. How are you? This feels like casual small talk, but it's not. The interview starts the moment you enter in the office or join the video call, not when the official question begins. I have seen candidates lose their chance in the first 10 seconds. They will say things like, "Bangalore traffic was horrible," or "Sorry, I'm a bit tired," or "Actually, I'm a bit nervous." What the interviewer is thinking is, this is how they will show up on a Monday morning or during project deadlines. So, what to say instead? "I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?" That's it. Simple. Why to make things complicated when things are simple, more beautiful? Here you are not being fake. You are showing that you can show professionalism where it is required. And this is highly valued in corporate culture. Now let's go to second question. Why do you want to work here? See, most of the people say your company has a great reputation, or "I have heard wonderful things about the work culture here." That tells me nothing as a recruiter. Everyone says this. You have to flip the question. Stop making it about what you want from them and start making it about how you can be helpful for them. So the better answer structure is like this. Use your skill, identify their pain point, and align your skills with their requirement. And that way you will be having a perfect answer. So a mindset shift is very much required here. We are often taught to be humble and grateful for the opportunities. But in interviews, you need to show your value. Think of it as a partnership, not a favor, because both the parties are getting benefit. Let's talk about question number 3. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? See, here we are not asking about your 5-year plan. We just want to know 2 things. Will you be leave for an MS or an MBA in the next 6 to 12 months? Or are you looking for this opportunity as a temporary one, or you are looking for growth somewhere else? Never say that I'm planning for going for higher studies, or I want to start my own business or startup, or I'm preparing for competitive exams, or hopefully a leadership role somewhere else. That will be a wrong answer. Even if this is the fact or you are planning something like that, we as a recruiter don't want to listen this. Companies are investing very high on training, so they don't want someone will go within a year or within 6 months. So a better answer structure will be like this. Use this framework, connect your growth, your opportunities with this organization. Here you are not lying. You are showing commitment, which matters a lot in the job market, especially in this tough job market. Let's talk about question number 4. Why you are looking for a new opportunity right now? See, here we don't want to hear my manager doesn't value my work, or the work culture is toxic, there is too much politics in my current organization, or they are not giving me the hike I deserve. Even if it is true, especially if it is true, never say this. When you speak badly about your employer, what I'm thinking as a recruiter is, what will this person say about us in the next interview? So keep it very clean. You can use this script. Here you are showing your enthusiasm. Here you are showing your professionalism, and you are showing that you want a new role for growth opportunities. Done. Very simple. You showed your gratitude, you showed your growth mindset, and you are moving forward. This is a perfect approach you can use to answer this question. Now, the question number 5, how do you feel about your current manager? This is a very critical question, especially in the corporate environment. Say nothing negative about your team, your manager, or even your senior management. Most of the time, people have common network, LinkedIn network, common previous companies, B school network, industry event, they know each other. So instead of saying bad about your manager, say something like, my manager helped me understand the importance of proper documentation and following processes. I have learned a lot about stakeholder management from them. Now I'm ready to take more ownership of projects and bring that structured approach to new challenges. Here you haven't said anything negative about your manager or the organization. You showed your professionalism. You showed that you are a positive person who is ready to learn from each and every situation. And this is what makes this answer a perfect one. Now the question number 6 is your hobbies and interests. This question often comes to check if you are a well-rounded person who can fit into the team. So don't say things like listening to music or watching movies, because everyone says that. I had a candidate mention he volunteered teaching coding to underprivileged students on weekend. He was interviewing for a developer role. That details showed initiative, patience, and ability to explain complex things simply, all valuable at work. Another candidate mentioned she is learning Bharatanatyam as an adult. It shows dedication and discipline. Instead of saying, I like to watch web series or spending time with family, say something like this. It shows that you are curious and engaged. It shows your learning ability, and this is what employer want. Now the question number 7, your job title and your responsibilities. See, this is huge in current job market. I see this mistake every single day. In many companies, especially smaller ones or startups, you might be doing the work of a senior executive or a team lead while your designation says coordinator. If you have been handling client calls, you are doing client services. If you are training new joiners, you are also mentoring them. If you have been making project decisions, you are also doing project management. Claim the work you have done, not just the title you hold. This is very important. See, many candidates wait for the promotion or designation change before they start talking about the actual work. Meanwhile, someone else with the same experience but better presentations get the job. This is not lying. This is accurately describing your responsibilities. Check this example. Your designation is marketing executive, but you have been handling social media strategy as well. So say this, in my current role as a marketing executive, I have been responsible for a complete social media strategy from content planning to execution. I manage a monthly budget of 2 lakh, coordinate with designers and content writer, track analytics and present performance report to the marketing head. Our Instagram engagement increased by 45% in the past quarter under my management. See the difference? Rather than just saying that I am doing marketing things, you have explained what you are doing day to day. You are not lying about your designation. You are just explaining the scope of your work, and that's make a huge difference. Every interview ends with this. Do you have any questions for us? Never say no. You have explained everything, or I am clear, I don't have any question. See, when you don't ask any questions, as a recruiter, it tells me that you are genuinely not interested. You haven't thought deeply about this opportunity, or you are just going through the motions. The question you ask show that how serious you are about this role. So at least have 2 to 3 questions ready. Good questions can be like, don't ask in the first round about your salary, work from home policy, number of leaves, or working hour flexibility. These are important, I totally agree. But timing matters a lot. Ask about growth, learning, and impact first. Benefits and policy come during HR rounds or HR discussions, and that comes later part of the interviews. Make sure before you are making a list of these questions, you are doing a good research about the company. You can check company website, you can check LinkedIn or Glassdoor. Then you will be having a good idea about what question you can ask. And if HR already addressed the questions that you are about to ask, skip them. Ask the new one. In this job market, interviews are not just about your technical skills. They are about showing you understand workplace dynamics. Can you communicate professionally? And will you be a good cultural fit? The same person with the same qualification can get very different results based on how they present themselves. You are not being dishonest. You are being strategic about highlighting the right things at the right time. That's the difference between getting the job offer and wondering why you are not hearing back from them. Best of luck from your coach Sona Bhatt. I will see you in the next video with some more information to take your career to the next level. Until then, bye.